Hey pirates, welcome back to our channel. In today's video we are going to talk about the dragon tattoos. And well, in my opinion, Dragon is one of the most epic characters in One Piece universe. So I'm really excited to talk about him today. So if you guys want me to do more videos about him, please leave your like and subscribe to our channel to join our pirate crew. Well, Dragon in his first appearance has always left us intrigued by his appearance, possessing a never before seen symbol tattoo that possibly has a meaning behind it. Because this tattoo is the first thing that comes to our minds when talking about Monkey D, Dragon. There are several theories about this mysterious tattoo and where it came from. In today's video, we are going to talk about two theories about where this tattoo that Dragon has may have originated from and the relationship it may have with its origin or its devil fruit. I already count on your like, subscription if you are not subscribed, with your comments saying what do you think about the video and share the video with your friends to help the channel. Without further ado, let's go to the video. Dragon is a very important character for the work of One Piece. Even if he doesn't have much prominence for now, his few appearances make fans of the work super excited about what he might be plotting. Both his history and his abilities are a mystery. In his first appearance he proved to be possibly one of the most powerful characters in the work, managing to make a great wave of wind, managed to cover the long Tao arc. Many believe that his fruit can be a Logia due to the fact he was able to control the air, but it is not only the Logias that have this power to control elements. The Zoan also have this ability. But of course the mythical Zoan, as for example we have Marco, who has the Phoenix Fruit, Territory no Mi. This fruit allows Marco to manipulate blue fire in many ways, but as we know, its flames are not made to attack but to heal. Another example we have Kaido with his dragon fruit, Wo no Mi. It allows him to control three elements, lightning, fire and ice, but in a different way from a Logia user. And finally we have Yamato, who has the fruit that allows her to become a wolf deity called Inu no Mi, SBS. With this fruit, Yamato can create and manipulate ice, managing to throw it through her mouth or using it to protect herself. As seen, the mythical Zoan most of the time have control over elements, and the case of Monkey D. Dragon is no different. Because he has tattoos in this format, many associate him with the citizens of Shandias. However, there is a great possibility that the dragon is linked to the Aztec culture, as its tattoos are very similar to their culture and can even relate to the 5 suns, in which each sun represents an era of time, and based on the perspectives, it has a lot to do with Luffy. He seems to represent the dawn of a new era in the road of One Piece. This mythology has many other similarities with Dragon. In Aztec culture, there is a dragon called Quetzalcoatl. It is said that he has the power to control the winds, in addition to having full control over rain and lightning. Quetzalcoatl has a similar appearance to a western dragon, as well as the fruit of Kaido. Quetzalcoatl dragon also possesses the wind abilities seen when he arrives in Logtown during a sudden storm, as well as when he arrives near the kingdom of Goa in his ship seemingly rising from the wind. His ship also features an actual serpent in dragon that can be seen as the featured Quetzalcoatl, leading more credence to this theory. Within this mythology, there is also an androgynous god that can be linked with Ivankov, who can transform into a man or woman at the moment he desires, through the devil fruit. Quetzalcoatl was assimilated to the legend that said that the arrival of this figure marks the end of that time. Dragon is very similar to these characteristics, because wherever he goes, he causes great destruction around him. Fado lives up to his title of the worst criminal in the road, being one of the characters, if not the most wanted in the Navy, having a very large bounty on his head for being the leader of the revolutionaries. The Shandians definitely take their inspiration from Mayan, Aztec and Inca empires that existed in pre-colonization Americas, but so-called powers connect the heavens to the earth. Making a great connection with Dragon and his goals, as we know, Dragon seeks to overthrow the Tenryubito and Sekai Seifu, thus ceasing to exist social inequality, so Dragon would unite the sky that is symbolized by the Tenryubito and the earth that is represented by the road in general. As previously stated, Dragon has a lot of relation to the god Quetzalcoatl, which may mean that he has a Zoan that transforms him and allows him to use the power of this god. Since there are some other fruits that refer to gods like Sengoku, who has the Buddha fruit, then the possibility that Dragon also has a fruit that references a god from another mythology is not unlikely. Even his name references Quetzalcoatl, as they are both dragon related, so there is a high possibility that this theory is actually the most likely to come true. Let's now go to the second and final theory about Monkey D. Dragon and the meaning of his tattoo. Dragon looks a lot like a Native American by his skin tone and the characteristics of his face. His tattoo may have a connection with the native tribal culture. It is a variation of a feather tattoo in which it has many similarities to dragons. According to the history, Native Americans fought North America for centuries to free and reclaim their lands, making a great relationship with dragon and revolutionaries who seek to destroy Sekai Seifu for not agreeing with their ideas, and being able to defeat mainly the Tenryubito, who buy innocent people to use them as slaves, mistreating and even taking their lives if they don't obey them. Like Dragon, Bartholomew Kuma also has similarities to a native as well, which is also one of the reasons they both share the same goal. Kuma has a great reference to the corpse, being seen by Indians as a guardian spirit of the forest, doing justice to his protective personality when he sends the Mijiwaras to different islands. Kuma is protecting their boat from other pirates. When the Mujiwaras return after 2 years of training, they see Kuma totally destroyed as he kept standing in front of the boat at all times to keep it safe from other people. There are even theories that Kuma was part of a forest tribe that was set on fire by Sekai Seifu. Dragon then appeared later and took the pain of all the native through Kuma's spam bubble and survived. Gaining Kuma's respect, so he decided to ally himself with Dragon, being part of the revolutionaries, in which he faithfully followed the orders given to him. But for some reason he decided to become Vegapunk's experiment. Initially it could just be a bait for Kuma to get information from Vegapunk to inform the revolutionaries, but this plan may have gone wrong along the way, so Vegapunk ended up turning him into a robot completely. Kuma could have even sought him out to get even stronger so that he could carry out all the orders given by Dragon. Kuma's past is still a mystery, but there are great indications that there are indigenous tribes in the road of One Piece. It can be classified by other names, as well as the Shandians, who are actually an indigenous tribe because of their skin color, the clothes they wear, and the tattoos on their body. Even the story of One Piece portrays them as Indians, so in the road of One Piece there really can be other civilizations. Another thing that is common with the tribes are totems, something that we see during the flashback where Bonnie is captured. During her confrontation with Teach, she was chained and imprisoned along with her vassal. After Akainu arrives at the place to take her to the marine, we see that the place where she is full of tribal totems, which could be the place where Kuma was born, as she has a great affection for him. She even became sad and angry when she saw that the Tenryubido was using Kuma as a slave, as well as being cruelly mistreated with swords all over her body. Bonnie could have gone back to the tribe where Kuma was born to find something that could make him regain his memories, even though he's now just a robot that follows orders. Somehow, Bonnie escaped from Akainu and she was probably saved by the dragon. It was probably this meeting between Akainu and dragon that caused Sekai Sifu to promote him to Fleet Admiral. In tribal culture, there is a totem that has the name of Thunderbird. It is considered a supernatural bird of power and strength. The name of the Thunderbird comes from the common belief that the beat of its huge wings can cause thunders and steers the wind. In many Native American cultures, the Thunderbird carries many of the same characteristics as described. It is described as a large bird capable of creating storms and thunder as it flies. Clouds are joined by wing beats. The sound of thunder made by his flapping wings, leaf lightning, the light flickering from his eyes when he blinks, and individual lightning made by the glowing snakes he carries with him. As we know from every scene that dragon arrives, a climate change similar to what the Thunderbird totem does, like causing huge waves of air through an entire city and even being able to bring rain wherever he wants. As in the first theory, this may also be related to a devil fruit, being a Zoan fruit similar to a Thunderbird, in which he could have powers to bring storm. As big waves of wind, thunder and rain. As we know, some Zoan users have characteristic of their form transformed into their standard form, even vice versa, as we saw in the case of Marco. When he's transformed, his glasses merge with his phoenix form, causing him to wear glasses, so dragon's tattoos can be derived from his transformation from his Thunderbird fruit. For the moment he transforms into Thunderbird, we could see the symbol on his face, and even a tattoo that all barriers of this fruit could get after eating the fruit. There are many possibilities to theorize how he got this tattoo and possible connections of the tattoo with dragon's powers, as he is still a very mysterious character, which makes it possible to create several interesting theories about him. But now I would like to know about your opinion. What could this tattoo on dragon's face symbolize? How did he manage to get it? Could it be linked to a devil fruit? Leave your opinion in the comments.